Hello and welcome everyone to Women Speakers Association's WSA TV. As you can see, we have a phenomenal topic today, Power Boost Your Brilliance. I'm Laura Rubenstein, digital media and marketing strategist and author of the book Social Media Myths Busted, the Small Business Guide to Online Revenue. You can find me online at transformtoday.com. And I am here in San Diego. I'm super excited about the experts we have for you today to talk about how to boost your brilliance, how to get that like supercharge your life in simple steps. Really, it's not all that difficult. So let's go over and say hi to our guest experts today. Hi, Jeannine.
Hi, Laura. How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for being
Nice
here.
to. Okay.
And what's your name and tell us where you're from and all that good stuff.
Okay, I am Jeannine Rivers. I'm a personal empowerment coach, and I am coming to you live from Shorewood, Wisconsin.
Great to have you, Jeannine. Thanks. And hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you, Laura?
I'm great. Thanks.
So my name is Sarah Jensen. I am an author, a speaker, and a trainer. I live in Utah, and you can find me at sarahkjensenblog.com.
Wonderful. And Jeannine, I think you have a website too, right?
Yes, you can find me at JeannineRivers.com.
Great. Well, ladies, we are gathered here today to talk about something really fun, but really important. It's about taking people from where they're at, whether they're struggling or neutral or, in a place where they could use a power boost and really amp up their life. And I know you both have expertise in helping them do that. So what advice can you give viewers about how to power up and boost their brilliance? I'll go over to you, Jeannine.
Well, one thing that I believe is very important in order for us to be able to boost others, we have to make sure that we are boosted. So you need to make sure that you are doing self-care for yourself. I do that through self-awareness, by meditation, staying strongly in tune with my emotions and feelings through journaling, through exercise, and through mindful meditation, just staying in the now and looking forward.
And that's not always easy to stay in the now. Do you feel that those three things you just gave us, the meditation, the journaling, the mindfulness, help to do that?
Well, yes, because it makes you stay aware of your day-to-day interactions with others, things that are said to you that may affect you, your environment, and influences. So, we all affect each other in a positive or a negative way. So, for me, journaling and staying in the now is just dealing with the situations that are at hand and deciphering them, picking them out, and just staying in tune with who I am as a person.
Yeah, staying in tune. So if anybody watching here today is practicing any of those, or you have any tips, feel free, or you have questions for our experts, feel free to jot your comments in the comment section here. I am monitoring that. And I want to go over to you, Sarah, and get your advice for amping up your life, boosting your brilliance, and tell us what you recommend.
Well, Janine's advice is great. One of the things that I do, taking her advice just a step further, applying what she just said, is to actually think of whatever problem or trial or struggle you're going through and rate it. Put it on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful. Where are you at right now? I don't know of anyone that doesn't have some kind of problem or trial that they're going through. So you rate it, and then a really simple, easy technique. It's called the release technique. It was my friend Tiffany Garvin is the one that taught this to me. Take a deep breath. So go ahead with me, everybody that's watching, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, think the word release. Let's do it again. Can you feel the anxiety or stress start to drop? So you just continue doing this until it's gone. There's no sense in stopping at 1 or 2. Go ahead and just get rid of it. Now, for some of our problems and emotions, it might take a while. days, weeks, months even. For some things are so big that one session's not going to take care of it. Continue doing this. You'll be amazed at the emotions you learn how to control instead of letting them control you.
And you say this, that was so powerful. Thank you. To and take, first Jeannine's advice and say, okay, I can be a little more mindful, and then add your breathing to it, and now take us down a notch on that scale. And it seems so simple, people might just discard it, but I really appreciate what you said is keep doing it because you can gain control of your emotions.
You can.
Thank you both for the wisdom for amping up our brilliance. I want to hear more about your brilliance. Jeannine, tell us about what you do with people, who you work with and what you do with them.
Well, my main focus is I love teens, women, young teens, and I love women that are, I always like to say, stuck in their moments, stuck in their past. And what I like to do is I have workshops. A lot of times I hold them in my home, or I do workshops throughout the community with women who are having a hard time because they've had a really rough past through abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, or maybe you have some young teens that are not in a good environment. So in my workshops, what I like to do is, along with what Sarah said, the mindful breathing, and I do what you call mirror work, which is a lot of people don't like to look in the mirror at themselves, and they have a hard time loving themselves. And I think that the work you have to start with you, and you have to start with the woman in the mirror. So I have mirrors, and I have them get in front of the mirrors and stand, and as Sarah said, breathe, release, and look at yourself. And they need to at least tell me 3 things that they like about themselves. And you would be amazed that many women, they can't find that one thing. And once they are able to tell me 3 things that they really love about themselves, I want them to tell themselves how much they love themselves, because love begins with them.
Wow.
So this is what I do. I do believe that finding that love within yourself, finding that confidence within yourself, allows you to empower yourself, and it definitely allows you to get unstuck and to move forward.
Well, tell me a little bit more about you and how you came to this work.
Well, from my own trials and tribulations in my life, I have just felt a need to help other people become resilient. I am a cult survivor. I come out of a community where I was not allowed to be who I was created to be. I wasn't allowed to live within the beauty of my gifts. I had to live under a regimen, under rules and regulations of someone else. So I grew up like that, screaming inside because I wasn't being who I was born to be. And so that, and then going through relationships where I was verbally abused and at times physically abused, really dampened on my self-esteem. And then I have really had the opportunity to overcome some very severe health issues recently. Open heart surgery, where I had a IVC filter stuck in the right chamber of my heart, which led to 5 surgeries basically within 2 months, where I almost died. And I just always had this power inside of me that said, not yet, because I have too much more to give. So I run into so many people who are just so down that they just don't feel that they can. And I feel that if I can do it, you can too. And I tell them my story and I show them how I did it.
Absolutely inspiring. I mean, you've
Yes,
been on the brink of death here.
yes,
And you've powered up your brilliance beautifully. Look at you.
yes.
You're full of energy and vitality and helping other people to get there. So thank you for your inspiration, your work.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Sarah, tell us about you and your work and how you help people boost their brilliance.
No, it's amazing. As Jeannine was speaking, I felt such a connection to her. I was a victim of sexual abuse when I was younger. I remember being little and begging God to let me die. And I didn't feel like I had any worth. And as I continued to grow into womanhood, I could see the worth in others, but I couldn't see it in myself. And I knew that I was supposed to help women. But how do you help someone when you don't feel like you're worth anything? And so it took me on a journey. And I had an amazing experience where I got sick. And I was given about 6 months to live if I didn't have my intestines removed and a coloscopy bed put in. And I felt very inspired to not go through with that I would be healed. And being bedridden for years, I never gave up faith that I would be healed. And I was. And I can run and exercise and walk. And so my message to women, so that they can boost their own brilliance. I too have workshops. I have a few workshops coming up this summer that will be on Zoom as well as in-person trainings. The first one is called Vision Quest, where I walk women through their vision. A quest is something that's difficult. It's a journey. It's a struggle. And when we can see our visions just unfold before us, we can conquer anything. And that's the first workshop that I offer.
So beautiful. Your story, also inspiring totally, of the healing you went through, the empowerment you gave yourself the gift of, and now how you're walking others through. Both of you, congratulations. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifts of your story and the tools you brought to us today. You know, that's what we do here at Women Speakers Association. We bring powerful women together, and we collaborate and we connect and we boost each other's brilliance up, you know. So I wanted to hear from each of you what the value of Women Speakers Association has been already for you. So Jeannine, why don't you share with us?
Well, I have first met some amazing, amazing women who are out there doing it on a bigger level than me, that have inspired me. They have written the books. They have done the bigger venues, and they are able to hone in on what I'm already doing and giving me more to think about. Like with Sarah, I mean, just amazing what she's doing. We're doing the same thing, but on different levels. We're bringing our own originality to the greatness. So I'm getting inspired by seeing other people and what they do. I'm connecting. I'm forming a tribe of women who we are the future, and we are helping the future come to light.
We are, and there is a free level of membership waiting for you at joinwsa.com, or do what Jeannine and Sarah have done here and join us at the premier level for more exposure and more support. So Sarah, tell us what you love about Women Speakers Association and the value you're getting.
Like Jeannine, Women Speakers Association has opened my mind and my heart to the ability to connect with women all over the world. We are power. We are brilliance. We have something that no one else has. And when we connect together, we can move mountains. And so for me, it's giving me those connections to move forward, strong, courageous, and to be able to do the things that I was meant to do, and to help others do the things they were meant to do.
Amen. Wonderful. And that I couldn't have said it better myself. So Women Speakers Association is here for you. It's here for us to collaborate, to bring forth the best of you, in in a community with your tribe, knowing that you are unstoppable and we are here to support your message and make the world a better place. So we'll be back again with another episode of Women Speakers Association's WSA TV next week. And feel free to watch and review all of our shows at WSATV.com. And we'll see you in the community. Just go to joinwsa.com. See you then. Bye now.
Bye.